Good morning and welcome to PGTV. Today we're Atlantic salmon fishing on the Hampshire Avon, and we've decided to choose a stretch of the river which I'm quite new to be honest with you, but I've seen one or two fish rising. Paul Strutler, my mate, lost a 25 plus up at Provost, further up from Cabbage Patch. I've come through Provost today, I've worked my way through, I've come to this beautiful pool which is Cabbage Patch, and I didn't realise that Cabbage Patch is made up of three segments. So you've got upper cabbage, middle cabbage and lower cabbage. And I've kind of avoided fishing the lower cabbage because I didn't think it was particularly productive. Not many people have submitted salmon being caught in that area. But just last week when Paul lost his big fish, we decided to focus on this part of the Hampshire Avon on the Somerley Estate. Now, interestingly enough, I saw a big back appear 3 days ago. Just to show you where it was, it's on the reeds, just up on the bend here, just up there. And I've been working that area with no effect. I've come in on the chest waders. You'll see there's a lovely gravel bar down here, and you can see the gravel bar here. You can chest wade it and just look at the state of that water. You've got a beautiful bit of water here. You can see here I've seen fish. I have 4 years ago I saw a big boy, just 25 pound plus salmon, just leaping on the bend 3 years ago, so I knew it was a good pool. And over here you've got this sunken in tree line which creates interesting features. There's a snag you want to avoid, you don't want to get in that. So I've basically been upstreaming through here, and as I came through down to below this tree line, there was a salmon lying on that glide, literally. And I worked my way down this gravel bed here, and I'm using today a Mepps 5, I've stepped it up, barbless hooks, spinning rod, and I've made some adjustments. I'm using 18-pound Maxima with a 60-pound swivel. Then to that I'm using another 25-pound to 30-pound leader, which is about another 2 feet. And Paul Strutler, I forgot to bring my lead core, so Paul Strutler very kindly lent me his, it's the equivalent of lead core. It's a sinking tippet he was using on his fly rod, and I've got about 10 feet of that on here, and it casts beautifully, and all the way down to 30-pound braid. So that's my setup on my northwestern Sealy rod. And Paul's also just re-whipped my first eye. As I said, I drove over it in my car, and you can see he's re-whipped it, and it's done the business. It's had 2 salmon on there already, so one on my birthday and one today. And we're on the 11th of June today. The fish was caught at about 11:15, and I just wanted to show you this pool and show you how good it is. It really is fantastic, and you can see the glide there and all the way down. So I just want to thank Paul Strutler for letting me know that this was a lie that he was told about many years ago when he was first on the estate, and now I'm going to give it total respect and give it a good go in the future. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you enjoyed that and enjoy the action as well. So I'm just about to show you the action. You'll see the take, you'll see the fight, the return, the underwater footage, stunning, fish of 18 pounds, Atlantic cockfish, and I am very happy. That's 6 out of 6 for me on the barbless hooks. May the run continue. Wonderful. Right, I like the look of this. Nice gravel bar on this side I can chest wade onto, and there's a deep hole on the other side which we're going to put the spinner through. And there's also some snagging to be careful of here. That tree, submerged tree in that right hand corner is a problem. But we'll just push her out and then let her sink and work her back. So we've got this lovely gravel bar here. I'm just going to straighten her off a little bit and work her back on that tail. That's just perfect. And just working her through. That's lovely. What a glide this is. Feels right, feels good. Is there salmon here? Any takers? Any followers? No followers yet. Go again. Tight again. Right on that edge. I'm going to push myself out a wee bit here and try and get into deeper water. There's a lovely glide and pull through here that you can control from the back, and like salmon would be sitting in this area tight against that tree. But I'm going to work it back through the deeper pool now here and just see if we can get a taker here, nice and slowly with the glide. That's getting down seriously deep, seriously deep. It's all looking nice, and that was quite deep as it came through there. So let's go again, this time a bit further up on the curve, there. We could push up a bit here and take it at a different angle and let that sit. There's a shelf down here that drops off, so there's a drop-off point. We're down really deep, so let's just work it back now against the tail. Working her back, working her back. It's so good. It feels so right. Working that lovely bit of water here, upstreaming from a fantastic point. Just want that salmon to turn on it. We're going to go at 11 o'clock now and let that sink. Just watching that snagging area, which is let that sink, and we'll work her through the flow on the tail. Just flickering it through there. See whether we get a taker. And we're nudging our way forward a bit. We're going to work different angles to get in. But we're certainly trying our hardest in this little pool. That's lovely, that's right on the flow. Chest wading in a bit deeper, there's a drop off here. That's huge. Wouldn't want to chest wade much further out than this. But there's a massive hole here. And that's a lying spot for a big boy. So I'm just going to work it through the flow. No takers yet. We'll just keep working it. Patience is the name of the game. And just looking at that, that is working superbly. And work our way down the pool, all the way down as far as we can go on the upstreaming. Right, this is all lower cabbage through here. Again, I'm not sure why it's called cabbage. Just got a cormorant that was going to feed here. He just saw me and flying off. Again. Beautiful. And just keep working our way through the pool. Tight against the margins. Tight in there. And we'll try these little spots. There could be salmon in those spots as well. It's all fishy. That's weed again. Alright, let's try a little dink cast. Little dink. Let it sit. Curve it round. Try and see if there's a fish lying up under this tree here. We're in. Fish on. Salmon on. It's a big one. It's a big, big salmon, ladies and gentlemen. This is huge. This is a huge salmon. He's taken it. Oh, look at the size of him. He's massive. He's going under the trees. I've got to try and hold him up. This is a very big salmon, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it go. He's going downstream. I've got him on. This is a 25 to 30 pound fish, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him go. I've got to get him up, tighten him up. He's going into the weeds. He's turning. Oh, I knew there was a salmon here, ladies and gentlemen. Gut instincts tell me. Now, if I've got him well hooked, we can play him in. I think I have. Oh, he wants to strip. I'm keeping his head up now, walking the dog. Walking the dog up. Here he comes. He's under control. Got to watch the snags all around me. The tree lines. This is a big boy. You can see the power of him. Salmon on, ladies and gentlemen. Mepps 5 in this pool. There he is. You can see the size of him. It's a big one. It looks 20 to me. It's a lovely salmon. It's beautiful. Oh, it's just playing him in, walking the dog. Oh, what a fish, what a fish. Oh, let's see if we can keep him up. He's moving upstream. He wants to go. Got him under control now. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is a lovely fish. It's a beauty. It's well and truly hooked. He's coming towards me. You can see him. There's the fish. Look at that. It looks like an 18. So we'll get the net ready. Get the net ready. He's not ready to come yet. We're just holding on. Oh, what a fish. What a fish. So we'll get the net ready. See if we can land him. Up he goes. He's going upwards. I'm going to keep him away from those snags. Let's get the net ready. Oh, what a fish. What a fish, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, now it's ready for the net. Let's get behind him. Oh, he's seen the net. Doesn't like the look of it. So we're going to have to try and get his head up. He wants to go. Oh, he wants to go. Here he comes. I'm going to try and get behind him. Oh, look, he's stripping, he's stripping. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh. Oh. Get behind him. Oh no, he's still there. Oh. He's trying to curve around the net. I'm going to have to try and get his head up. He's got plenty of power on him. Here he is. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get him up. Let's get him up. Oh. If I can get his head up, drop him into the net. Oh, he doesn't want to go in. Oh. Here he comes. He's ours. No, not ours. Not ours yet. Oh. Let's try and get behind him. Oh. Oh. He's ours. 6th fish, 6 out of 6, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so pleased. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cockfish of about 16. Took it on Cabbage, another new pool for me. I'm delighted with this fish. Let it rest. Wow, I'm so delighted, and got barbless hooks, so we should be able to unhook him under the in the water here. He's a beauty. I'm so pleased. So pleased. Now let's just have a look at him. Wet our hands. Just trying to find... Oh, the hooks have come out in the net, ladies and gentlemen. So it just goes to show that we're using barbless, and this is a beautiful, beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The hooks have come out in the net. The fish can sit in the net and just recover. It's a beautiful 16, I'm guessing 16 to 18 pound fish. And look at that. Barbs are out. We'll let him rest. He's on a good flow. So it took me a while to bring him, to net him in, but he only took 4 or 5 minutes to come in, so it's a beauty. We're going to rest him carefully. He's in perfect condition. It's a beautiful, beautiful salmon of about 16 pound class, 16 to 18 pound class. He's got a lovely, lovely head to him. Now we'll put the rod over here, keep him in the flow. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pleased. My first fish out of Cabbage, lower Cabbage. I'm just going to rest him. Going to get him into the main flow. And that's absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Oh, wow. Just let him rest. Whew. What a beautiful fish. What? We'll get some underwater footage as well. No signal. Let's try and move up a little bit to the main flow. He's happy there, just recovering. Oh man, so excited, I'm just so pleased. So this is the taking spot, ladies and gentlemen. Fish is starting to show signs of recovery, which is good. So that's lovely, that's beautiful. Give him a bit more time to recover. He's in perfect condition. There's lovely markings on him, really, just superb markings. Really, really, really good. I'm just resting him up now. Took the Mepps 5 silver blade. That's what he wanted. Right, let's get the underwater camera ready. We're doing underwater release. So everything is really fine with the fish. The hook's just dropped out easily, he's recovering. So we'll get the underwater housing on the other video cam, and then we'll release him in this nice clean water here. So everything's fine, everything's looking good. The fish looks happy, recovering under the water. Fish number 6 for me at 6 out of 6 on the barbless hooks. I'll stay with those barbless, I think they're excellent. Fish never came out, well and truly hooked. Fought really well, tried to take me down further, but... So that's the housing I'm using for the underwater shots. I had a feeling there could be a fish here, just lying up on this pool here. And there may be 2 or 3 more down here, so it's an excellent pool. I've not put a lot of time and energy into this over the 6 years. I've only just discovered this over the last few weeks, and Paul Shuttler tipped me off that he told me that there's lies down here, and he learned that from an old gamekeeper that was here, Alan, many years ago, that told him there's a lie here. So it's Lower Cabbage, ladies and gentlemen. That's a new pool for me. I'm absolutely delighted. Absolutely. So we'll just get this underwater cam working. So everything looks fine on that side. Just put that in there. The fish is recovering nicely. So we'll get this in. Make sure that the lens is nice and clean, which it is. Put that down. That's in now. So that camera's working. Let's make sure it's all okay. So we're just recovering this beautiful 16 to 18 pound Atlantic. It's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. I'm just going to show you how pretty he is. Just look how nice he is, ladies and gentlemen. So there's the Atlantic. Just draw that in. He's almost ready to go. Recovering beautifully. And there we are. So it's just a 4 or 5 minute battle, so it only needs a small recovery. We'll take him into the flow now. You can see the beauty of the fish. It's absolutely beautiful. And there is the Atlantic salmon. Perfect conditioned. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect fin perfect. So we're going to just keep him up here. Release him in the shallows. And you can see that that's the beautiful Atlantic. Isn't he lovely? Got girth on him. Really, really happy. So we're going to now hold his tail. We'll get ready to release him. So, well recovered. Just have a look at his girth. I mean, it could be getting on for nearly 20. I've just realised how big he is. He's a big boy. We'll support him with the net. Let's have a look at him. Oh my word, he's got girth. He's got girth on him. Let's have a look at him. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He has got girth. He wants to go. So, there's the Atlantic, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just keeping him there. That's the beautiful Atlantic salmon. It's a fish of about, I would say, 16 to 18 pound class. And you can see just how beautiful he is. Cameras are rolling. He's just recovering now. So we're going to keep his head up. We're going to support him. Wait for him to kick off when he's ready. And you can see how his markings are beautiful. Just look at the spots on him. He's a beautiful fish. So just holding him up. And see how gorgeous he is. Looking on. It's an absolute stunning fish. It's got girth. And when he's ready to kick off, he'll kick off. And just keeping him till he's ready. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. And he's well recovered. I feel confident to let him go shortly. He wants to power off. Just let him get his strength back. Give him a few more minutes and he'll kick off. And the fin is perfect. Just look at the fin, perfect finish. It's a perfect fish. Can't see any sea lice on him, but you can just see how beautiful he is. So, it's almost ready to kick off. Almost ready. Just wait for him to recover. Wait for him to recover. Now he wants to go. He wants to go. Here we go. Here he goes. So his head's poking out now. That's lovely. That's lovely. Oh, beautiful. He's almost ready. He's just adjusting his swim bladder. You can see that. Just to go over the net. You can see I've only got him lightly held now. So when he's ready to hook to go, I'm going to release him. He'll go. He'll go. He's almost ready. And off he goes. Off he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that beautiful salmon. Isn't that just great? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so chuffed. A beautiful 18 pound Atlantic salmon caught on the lower part of Gypsy Pool here. Not Gypsy Pool, of Lower Cabbage. And I took it, just show you where I took it, just on that lovely glide through there. Doesn't it look great? Absolutely beautiful. I am absolutely delighted. Right, we're going to give Paul a call. let him know the good news. He's supposed to be meeting me later today. That early session paid off. I'm going to give him the news. Oh, hopefully he can come up and join me a bit later. That was a perfect, beautiful fish. Are you there, Paul? Come on, are you there?
Hello.
Hi, Paul. It's Paul here.
Hiya.
Hi. What time are you coming up, Paul?
Hello.
Hi, Paul. Do you know what time you're coming up?
I'll be up in about an hour.
Oh, about an hour. I've got some good news for you.
What's that?
I just had an 18-pound salmon.
No.
Guess where I caught it?
No, go on.
Lower Cabbage. You know, you tipped me off. Alan told you that that was a good lie.
Yeah.
Out of there.
Go on.
Just up from the corner. I was fishing with my chest waders. You know the bend where I told you I saw a big Atlantic jump?
Yeah, yeah.
But just, you know where the tree's hanging in? There's a tree hanging in here, in the water, snag. Below that, there's a tree line, and I did a small cast of no more than 20 feet, and took it on the curve, and all hell broke loose. I got it on vid.
Well done. Alright, I'll speak to you in a bit, alright?
Okay, mate.
Well done, mate.
See you later. Right, Paul's coming up in about an hour. So let's give John Lavelle a call.
That's Paul.
Good morning, John. How are you this morning?
Good. Yeah, I see your car at the bridge. You just caught one?
Yeah, 6 out of 6 on the barbless.
Whereabouts?
Lower Cabbage.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Well done. Sorry I missed the weight. What do you reckon it was?
It's between, I think it's about 18. 18.
Oh, lovely.
But it was a,
Fish.
I got it on video and it's a superb looking. I took it on a Mepps 5 silver, and you know where that big branch is in the water on that curve? You know I told you I saw a big boy up here, and then and 3 years ago I saw a huge Atlantic heading and tailing, leaped out of the water on the curve. What you just trimmed? You know you trimmed that curve for us on the other side. Well, I'm chest wading on the right hand side. There's a lovely gravel bar with a drop off. You've got overhanging trees behind that snag, and I did a 20-foot cast on the curve, whack. Took me down a bit, but fantastic. I mean, that fish is the best fish I've had this season. It was about 18, clean, and I've got some stunning underwater shots to show you. Honestly, the water clarity was so good on this gravel bar. I've got the most stunning return to show you. It is just peachy perfect, peachy perfect.
Brilliant. Well done indeed.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, I was stood there on the other bank with Paul Sutler yesterday, saying I used to wade down the gravel and try and cast under those trees, but I never had a... Obviously, your magic working.
I tell you, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. My target was 10. You know, I had that car accident on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bobby Windsor spoke to me and he said, "What's your target now?" And I said, "I've dropped it to 8." And I don't know, I might have to realign it. If I've just come out here for a proper day. I came here quite early. I thought, the conditions are perfect.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, absolutely. Spot on. Overcast.
Yeah, it's just perfect. And my son Jared, who's now 18, he wants to do a day with me, and he said, "Dad, give me a call if you get any fish." And once I give him a call, we may want to be up here a bit later. Yeah.
Well done, Paul. That's superb.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Catch you later on.
Yeah, we'll do.
Cheers,
Yeah, cheers,
Bye.
John. Bye-bye. Bye. There you go. John's happy as punch. He's tried this technique. He's been on this gravel bar. He's span it out himself or fly fished it. And now Steve has told me that there's sometimes 3 fish lying in the same pool, so I have to try again. I can't leave this pool, so we'll give it another shot. sea life on him. And just see how beautiful he is.
Five days on from my birthday. Fish number 20. I'm here with Paul Shuttler, and it's the 11th of June. Cabbage, I'll call this lower Cabbage. That's where I had the fish. And that was at 10:45. It was on a Mepps 5, silver, £18, pea greenacre, and that was a fresh cock fish, superb condition. Stunning. It was a stunning fish, and I've got an underwater return videoed, so that makes 17 salmon and 3 sea trout. It's not bad, is it, Paul? It's good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? We've had a fantastic day on Somerley Estate. We've had some wonderful fishing. I spent 3 hours starting at Ibsley Bridge, working my way through the pools. I did Ibsley Bridge pool, I did Ibsley pool, I did Tizards, I did Provost. I worked all the way through Provost, where Paul Shuttler lost his big 25, thinking there might be a big one there for me. And then I started on Cabbage Patch, and as I worked through upper Cabbage, it looked quite nice, but the bottom of the Cabbage looked even better. And I got into my chest waders, I got into the gravel bed, and I had a look, and I thought, wow, this looks so good. And then I put the Mepps 5, flying Mepps, which is like a silver Mepps, flipped it over to the far bank and made contact with that beautiful 18-pound cockfish. And boy, that was tremendous. What a wonderful thing. Biggest fish for me this year, wonderful fishing. If that wasn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, we've also had this wonderful 24-pound pike that came out just below Ashley Bends, above the breakthrough. That was a real clonker. I wish I could have got the tape for you, but just managed to get the fight. And we also had the 12-pound pike that we took as well. So that's nearly 52 pounds worth of fish today. And it's been a fantastic day. So I hope you've enjoyed that. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from PG TV.
Big fish just jumped. But I'm interested in these goosanders. Look at that. There's the mother. She's beautiful. Look at that with her brood coming towards me. That's lovely. Man, it's the best shots I've had. Just look at that, isn't that just beautiful? And we're getting close-ups here. Oh man, the best pictures yet. And they're diving, and they're diving. Look at that, when they're going to come up. They're up, they're up. She's making, oh. What? There was a salmon there, Paul. How about that for a family of goosanders? 12 babies running for cover. Park Paul, what about that? That's my best goosanders yet, Paul. And you saw a big salmon just jump there, didn't you?